Are we gonna be able to shut that?
Yeah, it does, but like, it's so much nicer to have like a big
charge
project that like, yeah, I can be in.
Well, we'll have to shut it. We'll have to figure out the cord. Hey, we're coming to you live from the Y.O.R.R Construction High Desert 100 in Powell, Wyoming. This is qualifying, so there's no particular order in qualifying, so it's just your fastest lap, and that'll determine where you start tomorrow. I got Tyler Elings here with me. He's going to be filling in, helping me with this, and we're going to go to you live. So we'll give a shout out to sponsors as we go. So here we come. That was Nathan Jones in the 716 truck. Darren Jones in a 96 Ford Ranger out of Bonners Ferry, Idaho. Sponsors are Northwoods Performance, Maxxis Tires, LNJ Business Services, Patriot Chassis, Elite Racing Engines, REL.
Royal, let me know when you can see him starting to come towards you. Try and give me about a 15-second heads up.
We got the drone. We got live footage this year is brought to you again by Tractor and Equipment, servicing Montana, Wyoming, and North Dakota.
716. I don't know, is that his phone number?
Yeah, 716.
Okay. 423.
Okay.
Next up will be Thomas Hackman.
82 Dodge Ram Charger, Rapid City, South Dakota. Sponsored by Dirty Drive Shafts of St. Louis, Thirsty Burgers and Beers, Hackman Trucking, Medford, Oregon, and Brandy McKenzie Photography.
So he's been, you can't miss it. He's only Dodge Ram Charger out there. So
Nacho Race Team, yeah.
it's the Nacho Race Team, yes. So Nathan Jones on the screen there, coming around. He's just starting into the whoops, or to the corners. So
I can show you. I'm sorry, I was just trying to ignore you. I just don't have it. Oh, you're good. So where's that? Where those yellow wires are coming out from? Okay, timer.
so we redid these corners. Thanks to Mountain Construction for letting us use the motor grader.
And Askin Construction, Dalen Askin, running the blade. We cut in a new section of the course for tomorrow. Should be fast and technical. Number 423.
Thomas Hackman.
Construction 100, High Desert 100 is also brought to you by KB Masonry out of Cody, Wyoming.
Some of our sponsors: Elevated Power Sports, Base Camp Power Sports, Tractor and Equipment, TDK, Pure Sports Center, CEI Electric, Three Peaks Drilling,
3D Air, CW Auto Service, the Diesel Shop, Jim and Tracy's Alignment, Ellis Audio, JM Construction, Arnold's Machinery, Fenway's Sports Bar and Grill in Billings, Montana.
Okay, that's 309.
He just ran a 309.
870 next truck.
870.
Should be Zach Ablott.
Zach Ablott's up next in the 890 truck. 870, sorry. His fiance is riding with him.
That's dangerous.
He's in a 1971 F-150 out of Blunt, South Dakota. Pure Sports Center, Blackhawk Marine, Ablott Motorsports, and Lone Kid Racing.
A couple of our other sponsors: Blackbeard Fab out of Hunter, Montana, Adventure RV, Combustion Syndicate, Copyright, Angry Ox Armory, C4 Fabrication, Next Level Web and Marketing, Montana Drone Company, Dakota Alignment, J&M Tire,
Corbin Custom Works, Rugged Radios, Montana 4x4 Association, and don't forget Mickey Thompson for sponsoring our tires. There's Hackman on the screen right there. You can see how rough that really is. Now Zach's in a different class. Those first two trucks you saw were stock. This is Zach Ablott in the comp mod. So bigger horsepower, bigger suspension. In the stock class, you pretty much got to run stock. We saw the comp stock mod class because it's a little bit bigger, but you can add a little bit more suspension. Engines have to come with it in that year. And also, you have to keep all the stock factory mounting locations for that suspension.
Nice.
So, but you can add we went with a little bit bigger shocks because these tracks are rough. So
Probably the roughest in the Northwest.
Oh, waivers we saw in my trailer apartments in there. In the trailer, in the Y.O.R.R trailer, the big white one. You can kind of see the corner of it.
okay, we're coming over the base camp tabletops right there. It's Thomas Hackman. And here he came.
We'll get that. This one.
Yeah, when I like
All right, I didn't hear who's up next.
Heston Chesler. He's in the stock class, I think, right
Heston Chesler is up next.
there. His car number's like 2015 or something.
Not on here.
Maybe not. On the stock one? No?
So we don't have notes on him. I'll make sure I get him by race date tomorrow. That's definitely a stock truck. So
sponsors tomorrow, but I do know he's out of Village, Montana, I think, isn't he?
yeah, yep.
Have you ever taken like a water truck through to wet down the track or no? Just because there's so much.
What do we have? 58 racers?
I think we ended up with 63 racers. I don't know. We had some late registration, so I haven't got the final numbers. So that's the pit area there. I mean, just look at that. It's packed full today.
Pretty sure Heston's on.
We'll have the youth and the kids coming up. That was Zach Ablott coming in.
302-393.
302-393.
Pretty awesome to see how fast our youth class is growing.
Oh, it's huge. We got two kids running in the next level youth. So, so we have the kids, then we have the youth, and the 1600 will run at the same time. But we got two kids in that, so one kid in an ace,
Right.
and then one in a Mav-R.
That'll be cool.
So it'll be a cool
that'll
race.
Be awesome to see. And a lot of first time.
There's a lot of first-time kids in the kids class. I'm excited for them.
Can I count as a kid since I'm carrying one?
Yes, 100%. We're not going to let you out there, but yes. Erin's got a helper with her doing timing, learning. So we couldn't do this without our volunteers. Our volunteers are awesome. So we changed some stuff up this year. We got Cody and Truman are in charge of all the course and safety. That way I can just concentrate on doing production and everything else.
It's just filling in where you can and doing whatever you can to make the race go off flawless. And that's our hopes anyway.
Coming around the corner here, we got in the rugged radial corners is Heston.
This is Jeremy Browning, T4 Unlimited.
Jeremy Browning with Thumbs Up Racing in the Unlimited class. The Unlimited this year we changed it a little bit. The Y.O.R.R and Pro-Rs run in their own separate class.
And anybody with custom chassis runs in that class. So the UTV Unlimited, that's Jeremy Brown, Charles Coachman, and a RZR Pro-R at a, oh, yep.
Y.O.R.R. He changed to a Y.O.R.R.
Oh, he changed to a
Y.O.R.R. And went to a Can-Am
Oh,
Y.O.R.R.
Y.O.R.R, sorry. Loveland, Colorado, Method Wheels, Tenzer Tire, Thumbs Up Racing, Stacy Brown, CT Raceworks. And we got wind out here, which is a racer's friend. It's not really our friend.
No, it's blowing everything around. There's Heston coming across the finish line.
Next turn number 867.
It's always fun in this booth though, trying to pronounce everybody's last name, so I'll just throw it out there right now. We apologize if we murder your last name. Come see us and we'll get it right.
I'm pretty sure this is Stephen Quintero.
Walk over there and just scream at him. He can't hear you. He has a helmet on. But you're gonna have to walk over there and tell them that. They have helmets on. They can't hear you as their car's running.
I think it's just communication on their own.
Well, that's fine, but I thought
867,
you
Stephen
didn't hear me inside that car.
Quintero. He's got a 1973 F-250 out of Yuma, Arizona. What a trip that had to be. I'm coming from Arizona to
All the way up.
Yeah. And have you call out the UTVs way before that point so we can start the next one?
Christella Distillery,
That 29, that truck wasn't there with that.
was it?
Jeremy Brown with the 1029.
Not 1029, 229.
229.
It was with the 229.
229.
Can you have paper over there, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Trying to chicken scrap.
Can you, make notes of what I need to fix? Like Heston, can you write that?
Okay, that was the 867 of, I'm pretty sure he goes by Dozer, not Steven, but out of Yuma, Arizona.
Chronicles Distillery, Jay and Jill of Watford City, North Dakota, Yarnell Speed Shop, Optimal Construction, L&M Tire, Rugged Radios, Carbon Shocks, BigShocks.com, One Oil, Royal Electric, Mystery Inc., Molly Childers and Family, and Kyle Stratton.
Who is that? Do you know?
They just went.
Yeah.
Stephen Quintero.
What class is those? He didn't get a CS on the check. I didn't have him in the
Comp mod.
Quintero, you said?
Yeah.
Quintero. Sorry about that. I was trying to get Aaron. We had a transponder register, but it didn't have a name with it, so she was trying to get that straight. So, nice thing about this is gives us a chance before the race to straighten it. It's him coming around. He's just starting into the the banked corners. And you guys can see how bad he's bounced.
It's getting rough. Tomorrow during race day, it's going to be pretty epic.
The corners are better, but they are going to get blown out. So, but I can already tell they're better just because I know how bad they were. Problem is right here there's a huge dip, right where he actually took the better line. So. T9 Town. That's Russell Tella, Mark Tella, Declan Tella. They're in a 2024 MAV-R out of Bozeman, Montana. Can-Am, Yokohama, Fox, All Ups Racing Development, ZRP, 1010 frames, and Farms, sorry, 1010 Farms, and Baja Design.
There should be enough to run just a MAV-R class now with everybody that's
Dude,
transferring
they're
over.
MAV-Rs. That was
Oh no, that was Dozier.
Dozier.
Yeah.
What was Dozier's time?
3:15.
3:15.
Also, I need you to make a. I need to make my own notes. This shit's not working. Also,
And there's the MAV-R coming around through the corners.
These cars are so fast. You know, 250 horsepower stock before you do anything to them. It's crazy how fast they can go around the track.
Cody, you need to get him out there if you're going to send another one.
Go ahead, Cody.
Stephen Mortensen.
03 will be next.
And Tavish Weber and Adam Mortensen, they're running a 21 Polaris Turbo S out of Amon,
Idaho.
Sponsored by Money Shot Cornhole, Side-by-Side Outlet of Idaho Falls, Ibex, and Conrad and Bischoff. One of the
They raced with us one time last year, so they raced the 12-hour race last year. That was their first time racing. So I got to chat with them a little bit, and they said they came back because of our family atmosphere and like they got help. It was pretty cool. So.
240.
That was a 240.
Randy Wright. How much?
This is Randy Wright in the comp. Daniel and Randy. Sorry. 03 of Daniel and Randy Wright. A 98 Jeep. TJ King Shocks. Select Water Solutions. Sam Hill Oil Company. Thread X Machine. PT Hose and Bearing. And his wife.
And they're out of Arvada, Colorado. We got a lot of Colorado racers now.
We do have a lot of Colorado racers.
Next one will be 4333.
That's Rich Goldman, Pro Unlimited.
Rich Goldman coming up on deck in the Pro Unlimited.
He's in sorry, we're trying to flip through the pages here. doing a mic change, so Rich Goldman and Sean Connell, sorry. Bomber chassis, 4400 out of Missoula, Montana. Rocky Performance, Nelson Dentistry, Mom's Racing, Yukon, Optimum, Willwood, and Heads Only. They will be up next.
What was it?
251.
Steven Mortensen just ran a 251.
Also, Russell's not here yet, and Russell qualified for it. See, it's cool. It goes in.
Oh, heck yeah. Got college kids.
He's cool. He's getting a higher education. It's okay. He's like, oh, perfect. Okay, yeah.
All right, that's Randy Wright on screen there, coming through the rugged corners.
Rich, Dallas needs to change batteries. I think this might do.
You can hear the horsepower difference.
And all four wheels. digging
Four-wheel
in.
drive, Ultra 4 car.
That's the real neat thing about this series running where we do is the types of machines that we have running. with
Anything
us.
from 1600s all the way through, so it's awesome.
Change batteries afterwards.
Randy's in the hairpin corner.
Aaron, I'll just wait until Rich goes by me and then I'll get somebody stationed up here trying to see.
That's fine. Dallas needs to change batteries.
So we're coming over the base camp tabletops,
New sponsor this year.
and then they'll run right into the elevated start-finish line. So, and he always runs good, consistent and good. Like, he is probably one of the more consistent drivers we have out there.
Well, we're going to take a short break here for a minute.
Right after
As
Goldman
soon
gets
as
in.
Goldman comes across, we'll give another shout out to our sponsors. And we couldn't do it without them. We can't thank them enough.
He's coming into the rugged corners
It's a perfect name for them. Rugged Radio Corners because
they're rugged.
They're tough.
We're waiting on a battery change and let this car go by and then we'll get it. I'll let you know when we're running.
That's getting washed out bad.
That one's still good. Like, some of them packed in nice. Perfect situation would have been I would have had a roller and a water truck out here, right?
That'd been the way to go.
But this is off-road racing. We can't make it too nice for them. We did have to clean them up. They were getting pretty bad for the 1600s and the youth.
In the youth.
Go to the finish view.
I saw somebody with a vest in long hair, braided hair. Okay. That's awesome.
Getting dusty out there.
We're on it. So we got to do a battery change for the live feed as soon as he comes across the start finish here. Ye-
Listen to that horsepower.
252.
A 252.
Running right up there with the side by side.
Valley to the mountains. Roller Construction delivers high-quality workmanship to our clients, big and small, to get projects up and out of the ground safely and as quickly as possible. From road construction to residential to commercial services, we look forward to working with you. Contact us today for your next bill.
to like here, and then, or I can read to here, and then you can read
Okay.
there down.
Then I can read my chicken scratch.
All right. We'll have back up after this is going to be Randy Tucker, but until then, we are going to thank our sponsor again, Roller Construction at KB Masonry, Elevated Power Sports, Base Camp Power Sports, Tractor and Equipment, TDK, Pier Sports Center, CI Electric, Mickey Thompson, Three Peaks Drilling, 3D Air, CW Service, The Diesel Shop, Jim and Tracy's Alignment, LS Audio, and JB Construction, J&M's Construction, sorry.
Also, Arnold's Machinery, Fenway Sports Bar and Grill in Billings, Montana, Blackbeard Fab, Adventure RV, Combustion Syndicate, Copyright, Angry Ox Armory, C4 Fabrication.
Randy Tucker, car 1923 of Randy Tucker. He's in a 22 Can-Am Mav-R out of Malta, Montana. Elite Diesel, Elevated Power Sports, and Olson Excavation. He's been racing with us for a few years now. He just moved up to that Mav-R. Last year was the full season on it. Yep, and he had some problems, but he's also been doing pretty good.
He's been doing good, and he's got
Consistent.
Consistency behind him. And he also has a great dealership behind him in Elevated Power Sports.
Yep.
That's one thing about our dealerships; they'll go above and beyond for all the racers.
Yep. All right.
Also, on our sponsor list, C4 Fabrication, Caleb Rupp. Next Level Web and Marketing, Montana Drone Company, providing you all the footage for every race that we do. Dallas and his crew do amazing work. J&M Tire, Corbin Custom Works, Rugged Radios, and Montana 4x4 Association.
He's coming through the rugged corners now. He's just diving into the first one. And he's moving. Looks like it to me. It's hard to tell because we keep running into the back and forth between the trucks and the UTVs, so.
Fastest lap out there yet is 2:20.
2:21 is fast lap. 2:29. Okay, Randy just came through. He'll be heading into the what I call the chicane. It's a hard right, hard left. They're both banked. They actually, those two corners roll into each other, and then he'll be heading straight down to the horseshoe. And for some reason, that horseshoe gets somebody every year.
If not the same
Some of
person twice.
Some of the best bicycling moves you've ever seen are out of that corner.
Yes.
Then he'll be coming up to the base camp tabletops and heading to the elevated power sports start finish. $235,682.
By Randy Tucker.
By Randy Tucker.
Mark King's next.
Mark King is next. He's one of our 1600 guys. Great. On course, I missed it, and sorry about that, is Matthew Weiss. Mark King just ran a 314 in that 1600 bug. Sorry about the sound issues, everybody.
Sydney and the other bug.
Flying. I was like, how's he flying?
We got
Out on the track right now is Ethan Road. In that shot, he's coming in the rugged whoop sections, the rugged radio, rugged corners. I don't even know what we're calling them now.
Rugged corners works.
And then up next would be
Sydney Huckfelt and Mary Shade is co-driving in another bug out of Cheyenne, Wyoming. NRG and SD Lighting are her sponsors.
I think it's their first race.
We're getting word that this is probably her first race.
yeah, this is their first race, is what I just heard.
I think the
So-
driver told me that one of them told me that they're a drifter and this is out of their wheelhouse, but they're gonna race the bug.
We got some
So-
drifters in house.
On the screen right there is Ethan Road. He'll be coming into the KB Masonry horseshoe corner, and then going for his time. But that 315 out of Mark,
314.
314 out of Mark, that's a good time for, that's a 1600 bug. What's our best time? 229.
229. Yeah.
That's not far off when you think about it. So
Who do we got next? Next is that Sheridan next?
yeah.
306.
That was 306 for Ethan Road.
Next up, we got Sheridan Adams, 1600 single out of Billings, Montana. Sponsored by PRP Seats, ITP, Grandpa Dean, Grizz, Octane Addictions, Rugged Radios. And that'd be it.
Well, no, she had a new sponsor this year. She
Did she?
test ran 3D air system all last year, and it was a prototype system. It's a new air system.
Okay.
So air pumper for her helmet. So she ran the prototype last year. She has the final market on there now, so she's running the final production. So that's one of her
Heck yeah.
sponsors.
That's cool.
She'll be doing a write-up later about it, but it seems to be working awesome for her. She says the air is great. It's supposed to have twice the power. So she test ran it, like I said, last year, and super happy with it. And he's also one of our sponsors. He's sponsoring one of the classes,
Really?
in the UTV classes, and sponsoring the series too.
Heck yeah.
So that's 3D Air. On screen there in the 1600 is, that's Sydney. She's going through the rugged corners. She's coming into the KB Masonry corner.
I'm not worried about that.
Read that German script. Former stock champion. And me. I'll just read it.
Coming into the base camp tabletops. She'll be making her way to the elevated power sports.
You can hear them screaming out there. It's awesome. They're having a blast.
Well, obviously they ain't scared.
No.
344.
That was at 344.
I love girls. That's so cool.
You could hear them screaming from all the way down the backstretch. Next up, we got Austin Campana in M999 out of Fountain, Colorado, and a 22 Turbo S, sponsored by MPP, Method Race Wheels, and Combustion Syndicate. He's a Mint 400 stock class champion. We went down to Vegas this year and competed for the first time, and they ended up winning.
We've got Sheridan coming through the rugged radio corners in her single seat Volkswagen.
Man, that's just got to be rough, huh?
Oh, I don't know how she does it. That car's so light in the front end, that front end just bounces. So we did her grandpa Dean did a bunch of work to it this winter. Actually had to redo the frame where she bent it. Got that all straightened out. It was on the rear.
Austin Campana just left the start line. His co-pilot is also his son, Christian Campana, which is running in the youth class for the first year.
Yep.
Pretty excited about that.
We'll be coming into the KB Masonry corner. Sheridan will be. Sorry,
Yeah,
not
Sheridan.
they.
Okay, can you also, I think that maybe on that table, also like that table is done if you wanted for food. Oh my God, there's maybe ones in the cooler if you want water. That one is mine if you want. There's, I got
Okay.
It's not there.
I don't have a koozie.
Sheridan just came across
Adams.
328.
at 3:28. That's a good time.
That is a good time. 72, is that her number?
Jesus, I can't-
72, Heather Dyke.
Huh?
Heather Dyke.
Heather Dyke.
Nice.
Okay. On screen right now, we have Austin doing his qualifying. He should be coming into the rugged corners. Yep, he's coming into the rugged radio corners. Next up is Heather Dyke in a 2021 Pro XP4.
Out of Billings, Montana, and Shaka Off-Road Racing as their sponsor. This is like the second four-seater I've seen that we have racing this year. Austin coming down, running pretty smooth on that hairpin.
He's going through the chicane there, so
It's redemption time for them. They had a pretty rough year last year here in
So
Powell.
after Heather.
So we're gonna get them out and finish this year.
Copy that.
he had it. Was his first race Broadview Lakes?
No, first race was here last year, and he ripped the frame in half, just down here. On
That's
the,
right.
past the start
And then he
finish,
goes to Broadview and in qualifying rolls it.
and rolls it.
And then
They did-
after qualifying, not on top of it. I don't think at the finish
line.
Yeah, we might not want to bring that one up to him.
Yeah.
That may still be sore. He's coming across the base camp tabletops right now.
Come on,
Going across the elevated power sports start finish. He ran a 2:56.
Not bad, not bad.
On screen right there, that's Heather.
Johnny. Go ahead. Forward.
Coming into the rugged radio hairpins, or corners, sorry.
Breaking up, I didn't hear anything. I said, will you run up to those trucks and let them know across the track after this next car goes across the line while we're changing batteries?
It looks like that four-seater's soaking some things up. They're not.
Yeah,
It's running really good out there. A little
longer
length.
wheelbase.
Yep.
Yeah. Also a little heavier though, so you're giving up one for the other. So
And again, that's Heather Dyke in a 21 Polaris Razor Pro XP 4-seater.
Going through the whoops now, heading in that KB Masonry corner.
What is masonry?
Masonry.
Masonry.
I think we fixed that now, didn't
Yes. Coming over the base camp.
we?
Whoa. Oh.
Oh! Those eat somebody every year. That's the closest we've been yet.
It's base camp. Tabletops did it in.
She won't do that again.
Wow. Drive safe, girl.
We're not on camera.
We are. Our mics are on though. So we're changing batteries. Next up will be
I think 517.
Nothing.
I don't have another.
I-17 will be the next car off the line.
Base Camp Polaris.
yeah. Next up it's gonna be Jacob.
Mesalius. JD Burton. Will Cummings are his co-pilots.
They're the base camp
Yep.
machine. So
Yep.
sponsored by Base Camp out of Billings, Montana. 2022 RZR XP 1000.
Running in our NA class.
Running in the NA class.
First year too.
First year he's raced, so
Good.
we're good, Cody. We're back up. Let's go.
Cody, we're good.
Did you know he had to drive to Helena last night to pick his
He had to
cage up
drive to
finish it?
Helena to get the roll cage. It has been delayed in shipping.
And then JT Knapp in the 67 car. I don't know what that class is. 67. UTV Unlimited.
So like I said, this is Jacob's first time racing. So, and then JD's with him. So we'll have to ask him how it went afterwards.
And he's the parts manager, and JD is the operations manager. So
Yep.
he'll either have a job or he won't. After
Yeah,
this race.
I mean, can you roll with your boss in the car or not? So.
Oh, you know the big one.
Regular or heavy.
Next car, 67.
I'm good, thank you.
Just went through, so where he went through, during the race tomorrow, they'll go straight and do the whole back section. That'll make it 4 miles. That's where we cut it across for just his qualifying lap. Qualifying lap is 1.7 miles,
1.75.
75. So his qualifying, the race tomorrow will be 4.5 miles. So I remember the track was 3.5 miles. So we put a mile in by changing and adding some stuff. We got a new section tomorrow that's gonna be super cool for everybody. They were watching it during qualifying today, said it was actually pretty cool.
Pre-run.
I mean during pre-run, sorry.
They're so cool. There's nothing to his race.
It's got to be 125. Oh. Number 67, JT Knapp in a YXZ.
Okay.
1000
another NA car.
out of Sun River, Montana, which is I think right outside of Great Falls.
Just
if I'm-
north of Great Falls, yep.
And that's actually not a stock YXZ. That one's actually turboed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's turbo, and it looked like he had done a lot of extra work to it. So it'll be good to watch and see how he does. Should be. Oh, yep.
Oh, yeah. KB Masonry. That's the corner he's going through right now.
He'll be coming into. This is Jacob coming into the base camp tabletop. So hopefully he doesn't boot as bad as the last car.
He's getting a little more comfortable. Good first run.
Good first run. Huh?
314.
314. On course right now, that is that YXZ 1000 of JT Knapp.
Is he running by himself with no co-pilot?
Just had off the line is the 614 car of Paul Brannard.
1641.
1641, sorry. Single seat buggy out of Sturgis, South Dakota. He's been racing with us for a while. He was racing a full body car, and he built this rail just to race. So he's been
Okay.
all winter. I kind of followed him on social media as he was doing the build. So he built it from the ground all the way up. So just wanted to try a single seat and give it heck. I mean,
Some guys like it, you know. And
Sheridan's starting to get over it. You know, she's been racing single seat for a while. She's like, I want somebody to talk to. So other people love the single seats, but like for next year Broadview, or this year Broadview, the single seat, they're running 3 laps
That's
at
awesome.
41 miles. So gets kind of boring. Coming over the tabletops right now is JT.
It was like a wheelie jump.
How time?
256.
256 by JT.
That was a cool jump. Oh, like I could see his skid plate when he came off this one. His car jumps like this, like with the front wheels up.
One of the leeches, but I don't know which one. I don't know if it's 08. No, that's an X3. The leech is an X3. I know it's a leech. That must be a rider. On screen right there, that's Paul still. He's coming through the rugged corners.
Ryder Leach in the turbo class.
On course that just left the line is Ryder Leach. Co-pilot is Sawyer Leach in a 2020 X3 out of Black Eagle, Montana. Dusty Pods and Lowenboro Motorsports. The Leach family has quite a wet representation here this
Yeah, I think they got
this
3
year.
cars, 3 or 1, 2, 3 cars here, I think. 3 or 4.
Then up next is Opa, which will be John or Paul. I think Paul in the Pro R. I think Paul will want to go.
Coming down through the KB corner down there is Paul. He'll be hitting the base camp tabletops right now.
That's awesome. 314.
Ran at 314.
Wow. That's getting into those little 1600 cars. That they're a stronger person than I am. On course, we got Ryder Leach, and we got Paul Leach coming to the line.
That's Ryder Leach right there on screen. He'll be coming into the rugged corners here shortly.
Aw. It's now.
After John. 'Cause we got- Right. And then,
No, oh wait, he's John isn't lined up. Erin said she didn't know who it was.
Now very, maps are very scarce, I'm sure, now, which I hate.
off that just left the line was the 01 car of Paul Leach in a 22 Polaris Pro R, Black Eagle, Montana.
Yeah, I don't care.
Sponsors, I'm pretty sure, are Dust Pods and Low and Bro Motorsports. It's all the family, so.
Yeah, they're competing different manufacturers. A couple of them got Mav-Rs and a couple got a Pro R. It's pretty impressive.
And these guys don't just race with us. A couple of them race circle track, a couple of them in the drifting. The kids are pretty big and big hardcore, like, and one of them races that rally car, like race with Travis Pastrana.
No kidding?
Yeah, one of the boys. So I don't know which one, but one of the Leaches. So 310 for Ryder. On screen there, we have Cody Olson.
Gage Olson, Chase Burkhart, and JJ Lindsley are his co-pilots. 2017 X3 out of Billings, Montana. Elevated Power Sports, Bighorn Drywall, Assault, Blackbeard Broncos, Copyright, HCR, Must Be Nice Performance, Premier Alignment, and Combustion Syndicate.
That's Paul Leach on screen right now. And that Pro R.
It's good to see Cody compete, and usually he's...
Yeah, it's nice to see that car out there. They want to go to a Mav-R next, so the purple car is for sale.
And that's Angel's car, but this will be her second year racing too. It's just nice to see people progress.
The next one's gonna be 330 in the stock class, Jared Prindle, maybe. You want me to just tell you a couple of those in like 11:44 after 9:30?
Over the tabletops right there is Paul,
241.
a 241.
And then after 11:44 is OE, John Leach.
Okay.
330 Jared Prindle is up next.
And then 113.
And his daughter Nicole's riding with him in a 1978 Bronco at a Lewistown Motorsports, and AFW Motorsports are their sponsor. He's been racing with us for a long time, so.
And it just goes to show you about our series. You know, we have a lot of people coming back because of the way that everybody gets treated. It's family friendly. The youth kids are wanting to race in all these families now, and it's pretty neat to see. Off the line is Jared Prindle, correct?
Yes, that was Jared Prindle.
Cody Olson on course on a 2017 Can-Am X3. Cody's raced with us pretty much since the beginning. He's one heck of a wheelman. I won't ride with him. Coming into the Base Camp Polaris tabletops and the elevated power sports start finish line.
250.
250 flat.
Broken axle. What did you say? Sorry.
Uh, 114
I don't think
start
that's
finish.
anything for Cody.
1144 is up next. That's Jake McFillin and Luke Stewart in a 1969 Volkswagen Beetle, Power Montana, Normand Equipment, and
Well, what'd you say?
Aberathany Holding.
You need to change the battery?
BuyDCMeat.com, Rigid Industries, Underwood Ag, Park Place Storage, and Ivers Construction.
Oh no, it was still attached to the car when he came off the jump. He still has it. It's still attached. It's just, it was flopping around, but it's still on the car.
Be John Leach.
coming over the tabletops is
Jared
Jared
Prindle.
Prindle right there.
$321 for Jared Prindle. Pretty decent. I know that.
Just trying to watch it.
And then after 113 is 144.
113 is one of the dust spots, right?
What do you wait? Want to wait to start it until we know Jake's like making it? Cody, can you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. You know, you get this guy off the track then?
No, I just want to make sure you don't start him and then it goes the bug over. So like give him a little bit of time.
Yeah, no, I definitely, that's Roe will be calling him out.
Hey Cody, Dallas has to switch a battery after
Alright, good.
All right, sorry about that. I had some technical difficulty. John Leach just left the line.
Michael, you're gonna have to pull a new line tonight.
And a Maverick R, Black Eagle Montana, Dust Pods,
And
and Lowenbro Motorsports. He's the one on track right now. On the screen, what you see right there is McFarland,
Yep, Jake McFarland.
Jake, and the 1600.
334.
Ran at 334.
Hey,
113.
you have to make me laugh.
We got a battery change after this car crosses timing, so it'll be a minute.
We're gonna run to town to get more ice and some sunscreen, and I really want ice cream or something. Do you guys see what I think? And they're stopping at another store for shot.
That's Cody Olson on screen right there. Should be in the rugged. He is in the rugged corners.
Like go buy a store out of ice cream.
No, that's John Leach.
Sorry, John Leach. Our bad. Cody came through with broken
Yeah,
axle. We
broken
were way
axle.
off.
We're taking.
That's John Leach coming through, and that's in a Mav-R.
Yep.
So
Black
he just
Eagle, Montana. Right around that Great Falls area.
Because I know we used one for my well. And we didn't completely fill it. I can fill that one. I used that one. I think it's just for the generator. Make sure you get 91. 87. Is your timeline not working?
Next time the track will be 113. Let me know when the battery changes up.
I will.
okay. We're doing a battery change, and then we'll get started again. All right, we wait. I think the drone is back in the air. So we're gonna get going again. On the line right now, we have
I think you're good, Cody. He's sliding the toilet truck across real quick.
Okay, that's fine. We gotta get a truck across real quick.
okay, we got to get a truck across. So while we're getting the truck across, we're gonna do a sponsor, a shout out to all our sponsors. Havoc Barbecue for being here.
We'd like to thank their food's great.
The food was awesome.
We can't wait to have them back. They're going to come back tomorrow night out for the awards, so we'll all get to
Perfect.
eat again.
Roller Construction.
Elevated Power Sports, Base Camp Power Sports.
An off the line right there in the 113 car was Shane Murphy with Jared Murphy riding passenger in the 2017 X3 at a Canyon City, Colorado. Fremont Motorsports, Method Wheels, Coleman Auto Parts, Timberline Truss, Papa Murphy's, and CBA Investments.
And that's Sean Murphy and Jared Murphy. Our other sponsors are Tractor and Equipment for the live feed, TDK, Pierre Sports Center, CEI Electrical, Three Peaks Drilling, 3D Air, it's a race air that Sheridan's demoing and getting on board, CW Auto Service, the Diesel Shop, Jim and Tracy's Alignment, Ellis Audio, KB Masonry, JM Construction,
Arnold Machinery, Fenway, Blackbeard, Adventure RV, Combustion Syndicates, Copyright, Angry Ox Armory, C4 Fab, Next Level Web, Montana Drone Company, Dakota Alignment, J&M Tire, Corbin Custom Works, Rugged Radios, Montana 4x4 Association, and Mickey Thompson.
Must be nice on there.
no,
Let that out.
okay.
Go ahead and send Gary.
That's the 114 car. 144 car, Dylan Latar.
Clinton Scott in a 2018 X3, Conifer, Colorado, Victory Circle Graphics, self-sponsored Snow and Dirt, Conifer Forestry Products, Deuce Designs, LSW Land Services, Dylan Latour and Clinton Scott in a 2018 X3.
Going through the KB corner there, coming for the tabletops, is going to be Sean Murphy.
For Sean Murphy.
What was that?
254 for Sean Murphy in his 2017 X3.
Or T976. Aaron King. T976. And then behind him is John Coffey, 52. And then behind
Aaron
him
King
is
and
James
then
Thompson, I think.
Coffee.
Go ahead and send him, Charlie.
Aaron Kane.
That was Aaron Kane in the T90 car off the line. On the screen, we got who's on track right now? Dylan Latour. Come through the KB corner.
Wrapping up. Here he comes across the base camp. Elevated Power Sports finish line.
244.
I think that's John next. John Coffey, 52. And then behind him is Nate Thompson, 930. And then 544. Then 722.
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
And Sean, you have 9
That's Aaron Kane on screen right there, coming through the rugged corners.
John Coffey and a Y.O.R.R out of Elizabeth, Colorado. Just left the start-finish line. Adrenaline Driven Motorsports and Hitless Motorsports.
The one that did one? Yeah. Okay, that's too far. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's awesome.
Going through KB Masonry corner there is Aaron Kane.
Big shades. Oh, cool. Finally. Oh, wow.
That was Aaron Kane.
Did he like?
On screen right there is John Connie
John Coffey.
coming through the rugged corners.
Off the line was number 930, Nate Thompson. In Turbo R Polaris. His co-pilot is Josh Shellum in the 22 Razor Turbo R out of Harrisburg, South Dakota. Sponsored by Dakota Alignment and Frame, AA Motorsports, Method Race Wheels, Tensioner Tires, and Schmitty Racing Suspension.
Coming down the straightaway is John right there. He'll be coming into the base camp tabletops.
About to cross the elevated motorsports finish line.
New fast time, 2:28.
New fast time at 2:28.
Nate Thompson, and then I don't know who 544 is.
Dude, Aaron cased that so hard. 544 Grand Salisbury's next.
On screen right there is that's Nate.
Nate Thompson, we got Grant Salisbury and a 22 MAV-R at the start line. Grant is out of Sioux City, Iowa. Limitless Customs and Homeland Diesel.
Nate Thompson, it's just finishing up those rugged radio corners. He'll be heading into the KB Masonry corner. Like we said, John just has the new fast lap of 2:29.
228.
2:28.
228. Beat him by a tenth of a second.
You're good.
722.
Nate came down hard on that
Nate
landing.
Thompson across the finish line at
What was Nate's time?
240.
2:40.
Next is 722. Which I'm not.
Eric Rohr.
Eric Rohr just left the line in the 722 car. It's a 2018 X3 Turbo R out of Rapid City, South Dakota. Pocanary Chiropractic, Rapid City, Black River Contracting, The Wave Detailing at a Bismarck, Rorco Design out of Rapid City. In the KB corner right there, you have Grant.
It's Sean Romano next.
Salisbury just crossed the start-finish line in this Can-Am
31.
Mavar
And a 231.
Next up, we have Sean Romano out of Colorado with Tenacious Racing. UM913.
After him is 115, Tyler.
Sean Romano and Tenacious Racing on the start line. UM913, a 2019 X3 out of Elbert, Colorado, Tax Services LLC. Barking Irons, 719 Shine, and Combustion Syndicate. On course, we have Y.O.R.R in the 722 car. Looks like he's coming into the KB Masonry corners here in a second.
He's moving.
He is moving out.
Coming over the base camp tabletops. He'll be working his way to the
Y.O.R.R in the 722 car.
across the elevated power sport start finish
247.
at 247.
Christian's next. He wanted to qualify. Like after 115.
Okay.
So you got 115, then Christian. Yeah.
In the corners there, that should be
It might be a 1,000 production car, 115.
Yep, I found it. Coming through the rugged radio corners right there is going to be Sean Romano. .115 Tanner Halakas and a 2020 Kawasaki out of Rock Springs, Wyoming. Repair Tech is his sponsor.
Sean's doing pretty good on course. This is their first year racing with us. We raced with him down at the Mint 400 and he took second in the stock modified class.
He's coming through the KB corner right there.
KB Masonry corner. You might have to put a sign out there so everybody knows that it's KB Masonry's corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he can build us a brick wall.
Right. Kind of like the Brickyard, right?
Yeah. Coming across the tabletops, base camp tabletops, will be working its way to the elevated power sport start finish.
251.
With a 251. Next up, well, on screen right now,
Christian Campani is one of our youth racers. This is his first year running a 2019 RS1 out of Fountain, Colorado. Sponsored by
Combustion Syndicate, MPPP, and Dad's retirement.
It's been really cool seeing Christian grow. He also co-pilots for his dad in the turbo class.
On screen right now we have Tanner and that Kawasaki making his way through the rugged corners. And they don't look like they're getting beat out as bad as I thought. They really aren't.
I thought they'd be blown out
They were
by now.
pretty soft. Well, we know when we stuck the motor grader in it. So once again, we couldn't have done this without Mountain Construction dropping off their blade and Dalen from Asking Construction coming down and running it. They cleared and cleaned up the pits. They got that real nice. They got the track fixed in some areas that were pretty bad. So a big thank you to them and our volunteers that came out and helped us. Tyler, you came down and helped build the new section and work on it. So big thank you to that.
I guess if there's any complaints, they can blame me on the new section, huh?
Yeah. News section was winged. I mean, Aaron and Tyler pretty much walked it, flagged it. I just drug it and raked it, and we got all the sagebrush out, and we didn't touch it.
Coming across the elevated power sports start-finish line is Tanner and that Kawasaki. Time.
Aaron, time. You're gonna have to ask her.
We'll get you that time for Tanner here in just a second.
I believe 36. This will be the last one. Just try to
The one at the start line right now is Charlie Shaw.
Yeah, go ahead.
After Charlie, we need to switch batteries.
You said after Charlie?
Call. Aaron, what was Tanner's time?
258.
Tanner ran a 2:58.
Pretty good for a stock NA car. He's up there competing with some of those guys in the turbos.
You know this.
All right, Charlie. This is one of my local favorites.
Charlie Shaw is out there right now. Just left the line. Oh, Brandon's actually driving, but he's been racing with us since the beginning. So, and before he was part of this original racetrack. So Charlie's been racing with us for a long time. Christian's coming through on screen there. We'll be hitting the KB corners, and then we'll head to the base camp tabletops.
Hopefully he takes it easy. He's doing pretty good. Pretty excited to watch this kid's career grow.
Water or beer? Or booze?
Here he comes into the base camp power sports tabletops.
Why is he being dumb? Okay, don't get hit by Christian.
Christian's coming over the tabletops.
Clean run.
He ran a 3:10. This is first time ever racing.
Get a battery change in the room, guys.
Charlie Shaw on camera there. Think he's heading into, he will be heading into the corners. The rugged corners. Rugged radio corners.
I just don't. I'm not
That's Brandon, though, is driving for Charlie on that car.
Yeah, Charlie just had knee surgery. He's getting all healed up. I'm sure it's killing him to watch somebody else drive his truck, but
Right? They're coming into the base camp tabletops now. Heading for the elevated power sport start finish.
321.
321.
Battery change for the drone, and I have to go.
Battery changing in the drone. We'll be right back. All right, we're coming back. That's the 43X of Caden Nunn. Scott Gregory is passenger. It's a 1970 F100 out of Shepherd, Montana. Luke and Misty at Team Divine Realty, Spine and Pressure Washing, Premier Alignment, and JP Performance.
After this is Andy, and I have not got us at all. Tax.
I didn't write it down. It's Caden. That's the very back section. This is the big whoops right through here. So this is super rough. I'm sure it's getting beat up even more. He'll be doing this is where you cut right here, is where you cut for qualifying. During the race you run straight. Caden's heading into the rugged radio corners.
Sarah, what do you need? What do you want? water. There's water in the blue in the brown cooler at my trailer. By my trailer, just inside our camp. Just grab some out there.
Off the line was Andy Patak.
All you hear is me on the live feed telling them that. Like, I hate it that we're together. I wonder who has a trailer out here we can borrow.
Coming across start fishing is Caden Nunn. Coming across.
Caden Nunn.
What was his time, Aaron?
337.
With a 337.
4985 next cart.
Thank you.
4985 is right.
Yep.
And then 5680 is that the it's Jared.
4985 is Jared McGee in a 22 Turbo R out of Wilkins, Colorado. Rusty Now Racing, Schaefer Oil, Warren Winches, Rugged Lighting, Metal FX Wheels, Sandcraft Motorsports, CT Raceworks, Adrenaline Drive Motorsports.
She'd always want you to see him there. She got space bar.
Coming in the KB Masonry corner.
After 5680 is 299 Kate Potter in the comp truck. And then after that is 4997 Jared. Then after that's a black Maverick.
Andy Patat just came across the start finish with a time of
308.
308. On screen right there is
Jared.
the 4985 of Jared.
Jared McGee and Eaton Nilsson in a 22 Turbo R, Watkins, Colorado.
Coming through the rugged corners.
They're on course. That's the 5680 car at Mitchell Bartels and TJ Lynch in the Turbo R out of Elizabeth, Colorado. Adrenaline Driven Motorsports and M80 Excavating. Getting word that this is their first race as well.
I think it's
So-
their first race.
Man, we have a lot of
We got a
first
lot of
racers
new
this year.
first racers, so it's awesome.
They came with Coffee. They're friends with John Coffee. And Jared McGee, the Rusty Nail.
And Jared's just coming into that KB Masonry corner down there.
They just started miles.
And for some reason, he's
He's
stopped
down.
down there.
Okay.
Can somebody like check on him so that we don't have the other car
All right, we got to drag somebody off the track, so then we'll be lined back up and finish off qualifying. That's Aaron and timing right there.
He's just going to reline up. Mitch
Yep.
Bartel's just going to line back up and run another lap because we had a little hang up down there in that corner.
KB Masonry corner.
Masonry corner.
I tossed my phone in Tanner's car when he ran. It worked pretty good. Yeah.
We're pulling them off right now. Be clear in about 30 seconds.
Slow stuff.
Calves, lobsters.
She might not want to. She probably
Jake
wants to
just
start.
red as his share on his calves. He's like back there.
Is that the guy with the shorts and the tattoos on back his
Yes.
legs down?
Mitchell Bartel back on the track. He's going to run another
He's
lap.
taking a rerun.
Legs, back to his arms, neck, ears. Like, thanks, Mom.
We did a camera swap. We're doing a battery change. So next up will be Keaton Potter. That's who you have. We'll go back to the live feed just as soon as we get the drone back up.
All day yesterday, I was fine.
Take a second here and talk about our sponsors real quick. We got Arnold's Machinery, Fenway's Sports Bar and Grill in Billings, Blackbeard, Adventure RV, Copyright, Angry Ox Armory, C4 Fabrication, Next Level Web Marketing, Montana Drone Company, Dakota Alignment, J&M Tire, Corbin Custom Works, Rugged Radios, and Montana 4x4 Association. Also, Must Be Nice Performance, Elevated Power Sports, Roller Construction, Basecamp Power Sports, Tractor and Equipment, TDK, Pierre Sports Center, Mickey Thompson Tires, CEI Electrical, Three Peaks Drilling, 3D Air, CW Auto Service, The Diesel Shop, Jim and Tracy's Alignment, Ellis Audio, KB Masonry, and JM Construction.
I don't think that would be a really good
What was his name?
Mitchell Bartels, 5680.
He's going through the rugged corners.
Stop it, Johnny, stop it.
We tell Dallas we lost him. All right, we lost our live feed. What was his time, Aaron? He just ran at 2:49.
Which was 20 seconds after the last time I saw, so we don't know how long that was. This morning I woke up because this morning I was like, I'm taking medicine. I had a
Oh. Up next we have, we're on course right now. I think we have Keaton Potter.
Keaton Potter's on track right now.
Up next we got Jared in the 4997 car. Jared Kane.
In an X3 out of Billings, Montana. Sponsors are Jim and Tracy's J&M Tire, Napa, Matco Tools, Midland West Manufacturing, Billings Battery and Cable, JB Automotive, JSM Trucking, FJ Trucking, George and Jen Muskies Music, Hal Roaring Excavation, and Cross Petroleum.
Go, J-Rock.
Jared Kane. Isn't that the car that you ran down in King of the Hammers?
Yep, that's the car raced at Hammers. On screen there we have Keaton Potter. Should be coming in the KB Masonry corner.
Keaton Potter and his co-pilot is Ray Smith in a 96 Cherokee out of Lewistown, Montana. Potter Autobody, TDK, AFW Motorsports, PJG Motorsports, Yellowstone Edge River RV Park, and Switchback Designs. Keaton Potter crossing the elevated power sports start finish.
Sorry, 17.
Casey Welty in the 622 car.
Casey's next.
On screen there is
622.
Jared is on screen right now, making his way through the rugged corners. Next up is going to be Casey Welty with Trevor
Springsteen
in a Y.O.R.R, Sheridan, Wyoming. Sponsors are Go Fast, Don't Die, Method Wheels, Next Gen, Schmitty Race Suspension, RTR Auto Stereo, and
Octave Industries and Combustion Syndicate.
That's J.Rod on screen right there.
Casey Welty is driving a brand new Y.O.R.R coming to the race.
Across the start finish was J.Rod in the 4997 car
304.
with a 304.
And then Lacey's after Casey.
On screen is Casey Welty.
Car just left the line is Lacey Welty. Her co-pilot is Cassie Sissany. In a Speed Diablo, of Sheridan, Wyoming. Go Fast, Don't Die. RTR Automotive and Studio, and Y.O.R.R Construction. Casey's car is brand new. I think it had like 40 miles when he got it here.
Yeah,
So this
so-
is the first real hot lap that he gets to do in that new car.
Hey, Tyler, next one is 601. It's gonna be like Jeremy Evans Cecil or something.
Okay.
And then behind him is gonna be 600 Jacob Shea.
That's Casey Welty coming into the tabletops. He'll be heading for the elevated power sports start finish.
Next car number
239.
Just ran a 2:39. Not fast time, but he's up there in the front.
It's a
Yep.
new car to him, right?
Yeah, first time out.
Yeah, it has like 10 miles on it, I think. Damn.
40.
Okay, well, it's close. I knew it was 2 digits.
Okay, up
On
next.
screen is Casey
No,
Welty.
Lacey.
Lacey,
Well,
sorry.
Casey's wife,
Yeah,
Lacey.
Casey's wife in the speed car. So that's what he tried racing last year, and she's taking it over this year, and he went to the Mav-R. And so this is her first time racing that car.
By herself. They're a great group out of, kind of wild, but they're out of Sheridan, Wyoming.
Sheridan,
they like to have
Wyoming.
A little bit of fun.
They're not wild. Not any worse than us.
She's going to the rugged corners right now.
Off the start line was Jeremy Evans Cecil in an 18X3 out of Cheyenne, Wyoming. Y.O.R.R, Radflow, Metal FX, SD Lighting, S3 Power Sports, KWI, Sandcraft, and Liquid Molly are the sponsors for Jeremy.
On screen there we have Lacey. She'll be coming into the KB corner. She's coming over the base camp tabletops.
First qualifying lap. Of course, it's Jeremy.
Who's on course right now?
Jeremy.
That's Jeremy Evans on course right now, coming through the rugged corners. Jacob Shea just left the line with Colton in his pasture. They're in an X3 out of Cheyenne, Wyoming. Orbo tires, Radflow suspension, Metal FX, SD lights, FP Racing, Black Ops Machining, S3 Power Sports, Sandcraft, Liquid Molly, and Turner Cycles.
And on course, we have still Jeremy Evans Cecil coming into the KB Masonry corner. Took the corner a little wide. It's about the widest we've seen go around today.
He'll be coming into the base camp tabletops, going for that elevated power sports start finish.
It's Lyle next.
Aaron, what was that last time? Last time.
248. Sorry.
in his Volkswagen buggy at a Mandan, North Dakota. Bolter's Garage in Mandan.
Okay, my bad.
Okay.
Trick question.
So on the times we missed a couple, we missed 8:01, which is Lacey Welty. She ran at 3:22, and Jeremy ran at 2:48.
Coming across that elevated power sports start finish line is Jacob Shade.
Next car up is going to be 777 Giovanni.
250.
He ran at 2:50.
And old Lyle, he's out there beating around in that single seater. On the line, we got Giovanni in a 1999 Toyota out of Billings.
Sponsors are my family, JP Drywall. Looking for anyone who wants to sponsor to improve my team. We appreciate you.
Here comes Lyle, and
It's Lyle on screen right there.
No, it went back to this. There's another camping trip where I both had heat stroke together. We were both in the tent. That was great. Great.
Go ahead, Cody.
the difference between these machines, you know, you think you're running sub 3 second intervals, and then you got a 1600 out there,
Running a high
high
threes.
threes, low fours.
And Lyle did have a problem in the right where it goes into the qualifying section. I don't know what happened, but he stopped for a minute there. He's coming over the tabletops right now. Those Lyle coming.
341.
We lost the belt on that one lap. Do you want us to just line up again? Is that okay?
6422X.
Check qualifying lap. Okay. Okay. So we did lose ball. Okay.
Right? Michael?
Jordan Rupp in the 64222 X car.
In this one right now. Okay.
Caitlin Coffey is her co-pilot in an X3 Y.O.R.R out of Sturgis, South Dakota. Hitless Motorsports, Jordan's Got a Gun Tattoo Studio, Maxxis Tires, KMC Wheels, Texaria Tech, ZRP Baja Designs, S3 Power Sports, C4 Fabrication, and Adrenaline Driven Motorsports. Jordan Rupp.
Oh, that was him. Okay.
Jordan just left the line.
Turn up 642, you can get it running.
Just what?
That's the last one.
Okay. Hey, when Jordan's done, he needs to change the batteries, so don't send Caleb yet.
Copy. Hey, JP, let Caleb know they're changing the battery.
And then Bruce said that,
I copy that. I knew he was coming back up, but I don't see anybody else in line. It looks like Caleb's last.
okay, and Levi can
On course, coming across the tabletops
Giovanni.
right now is Giovanni. About to cross the elevated Power Sports start-finish line.
he has a siren. Yeah.
Whistle
that's-
again.
that's like-
heart dropped. Like, literally dropped.
Yeah.
I like ran up.
343.
Giovanni ran at 3:43 online there. You got Jordan Rupp coming through.
It's looking pretty smooth. Jordan's pretty consistent. Those corners are holding up pretty good together. The ruts aren't huge.
No, and those we didn't clean up, so
Go ahead.
Levi will not be qualifying.
Sounds good. Just wanted to check.
Good work.
Going through those S corners now.
coming into KB corner. KB Masonry corner.
KB Masonry. Got to clarify. Thanks to Kyle and Sarah Burkhardt out of Cody, Wyoming for help sponsor this race. He's letting it eat now.
She's moving now. She's coming into the tabletops. And she'll be heading for the elevated power sports start finish. She just ran at 2:53. We're gonna do a battery change real quick. We gotta change batteries. All right, this will be Caleb Rupp up there. We're getting ready to launch the drone again.
Ready? Oh, okay.
As soon as it gets up, we will go because we are going to chase him. Caleb Rupp is last year's champion.
Yep.
So won the whole thing last year. So he's last year's champion. So
He's the one that forced all these guys to go to the new Y.O.R.R.
right.
Caleb was fast and took all their money in Broadview, and now they're all going to give him a run for his money. It should be an exciting year.
Good.
Hit it.
Okay, we're good.
Montana Drone Company with that live footage chasing that car.
He's having a heck. He can't quite keep up with him.
No. Ooh, got a little wide there on that corner.
That's actually a really nice bank if you come into it like that. This one too.
Right.
See, they're just railing it.
Right.
This section that he's in right now is way rougher. The very end of this, there's a huge boom hitter right there. He ate it up like it was nothing. My machine does not eat it up that good.
You and I on course last weekend out here in your X3 4-seater did not eat that up. It was rough.
It was rough. Caleb is flat moving right now. We might have a new fast qualifying time if he keeps on this pace. He got that up on, he just bicycled that in that
Yep.
corner.
He's got a target on his back for sure this year, so he's going to go out and kill it.
He's got a year in this car ahead of everybody, so he's got it dialed in. When we interviewed him last year, he said these cars just handle like you can't believe.
You might have to give him the two-wheel award. He's sending it around every corner. The 4985 car, Jared McGee, just left the line in his 22 Turbo R out of Watkins, Colorado.
He's in the KB Masonry corner.
That is out here doing media, I assume, is literally standing on the track.
He is moving. You can hear him shifting through those gears. Coming into the base camp Power Sports tabletops. Heading across the elevated start-finish line.
We're gonna see what his time is now.
I look fast.
On screen, we got
226.
226.
226. Is that a new fast lap?
It is the fast time.
That is the fast time. We got the 4985 of Jared out on track right now. He's taking a rerun. So he's out of
Watkins,
Colorado. Rusty Now Racing, Schaefer Oil, Warren Winches, rigid lighting, Metal FX Wheel, Sandcraft, Sea-Key Raceworks, and Adrenaline Driven Motorsports.
No, I don't.
The green car was the last car on course for all the people who were out there.
Volunteers, this is Truman. I will go and run the qualifying track to look for any problems.
Looking for a front radiator for a Y.O.R.R. If anybody's got one.
Call elevated.
Yeah, tell him to call elevated.
Truman, do you have a copy?
I copy.
I believe that the first race of the morning is the little kids, so you can leave the tape
got Jared McGee coming across
The tabletop's heading into the start and finish.
249.
And he ran a 249.
We got some heavy hitters up top. 226.
Some great qualifying with 226.
Of Caleb Rupp. John Coffey had a 228. And we had a 229, so first three spots are 3 100s away from each other.
And they're all in Mavars.
And they're all in Mavars.
All right, everybody, we are done with qualifying. We're going to be cleaning up. We'll come back to you tomorrow morning live with the little kids race at
8:30.
8 or 8:30.
I think it's 8:30 start time.
So 8 will be the little kids because they'll start a half hour before our start time. So they'll run for 30 minutes and we'll start into the rest of our racing. So we'll look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow and have a great day.
Valley to the mountains, Roller Construction delivers high-quality workmanship to our clients, big and small, to get projects up and out of the ground safely and as quickly as possible. From road construction to residential to commercial services, we look forward to working with you. Contact us today for your next bill.
This is your world, your job, your crew, your CAT compact equipment. And this is the support from your local CAT dealer. This is helping you meet your deadlines, your bottom line, your offers, your savings. This is getting you your parts and everything you need, on time, easier than ever. This is what you get from your local CAT dealer.